This is the exact strategy that Arvin Haddad, a luxury agent in California, has used to grade Jeffree Star's home a D. And because of this TikTok strategy, he has actually amassed over 600,000 followers. So I wanted to break it down in this video. Let's get into it. But the framework that he uses to grade a house is literally just the beginning. The framework is helpful, but the reason his videos get viewed all the way through, even though they're a 2-minute video, is because of his storytelling framework, which is what I wanted to dive into. What he does is he uses a storytelling framework. At the beginning, he has a hook, and his hook has a formula. What he does is he takes a notable celebrity, famous person, someone for you to have recognition with, for you to kind of relate, because you know who Jeffree Star is, you know who David Dobrik is, as an example. And then 2 is he does a little sticker shock. So he tells you the price of the home. So it's a luxury house, and this luxury house gets a grade. And that grade is very surprising. And that shock factor, that level of intrigue, opens what's called an unresolved loop in your mind. And what that is it's a curiosity loop. And it makes you wonder, why did Jeffree Star's home, even though it's $50 million, get a D? Which is why he watches it. But there's another level to his hook that is why he gets a lot of views as well, is he sets an expectation, a time limit, 2 minutes. He's gonna tell you exactly why it got its grade, and let's go. He's very quick and tells you why in 2 minutes, so you know what to expect, and that's why you'll watch all the way through. And then of course, gives credit to listing agent. The second piece, what he does is he gives credibility to himself. And the reason this is so important is he gives you a reason why to listen to him. In the beginning, he's grabbed your attention, he's kept your attention, gives you a reason why to watch more, gives you a timeline so you have an expectation, and then he gives you a reason why to listen to him. And then he goes into setting the scene, going through the middle. This is the middle part of the story. He grades, and using those 10 factors, that is how he comes up with the 100-point score. And so there's a lot of things that he does to retain your attention: quick pacing, succinct wording, jump cut editing. He uses subtitles so you can read it. He has the video on top of, so you can see the picture of the house. It's not just him talking. And he honestly, it's just interesting and engaging. And what actually I miss is right after his credibility statement, the reason why to listen to him, he gives you a reason why he creates these videos. And why that's so important is it allows you to relate and connect with him. And honestly, because of what he says, it makes him very friendly, very approachable. He's very engaging. And you can tell throughout this whole video, he has a personality. So he's not just some boring person, maybe like me, who's just giving information. He has an engaging way of sharing that information. This basically allows for the storytelling framework, and what this comes down to is presentation of information. And this goes back to an old sales saying of show, don't tell. And what this does is it really flips. Everybody talks about giving value. He actually gives value, and he has a framework for giving value. He has time frames. So the value equation that Alex Hormozi talks about is you have an expected outcome, you have a desired result, you have time, effort, sacrifice, all this stuff on the bottom, and he reduces the time for you to understand the grade, and all of this kind of packages together into this equation. And he's able to give you so much value in 2 minutes, really entertain you, and it becomes edutainment. And that's why it's so intriguing, because his level of presentation, his communication skills, his ability to use a storytelling framework is the reason why people don't just watch 3 seconds or 10 seconds on an app that everyone says that you need to have a 15 to 30 second video. He has a 2-minute video and people watch it all the way through, and he gets viral. This is how. If you ask yourself this question, how could you implement this into your business? Well, there's actually someone I saw, Ken Pozek. He's probably not the only one, but he actually rated builders on a tier system, and he tiered home builders. I actually broke down his YouTube strategy in one of my other videos, which I'll link or whatever. So he graded home builders on a tier system. So if you take this concept and you simplify it, you ask yourself, how do you have a storytelling framework in structure? How do you use a framework to simplify your concept? For example, he uses a grading system. Ken uses a tier system. You need something to simplify into a framework that people understand. So what you can do is take this formula, and the formula that he uses is 1, create a framework around something. 2, have a way you can story tell that framework, and you move people through beginning, middle, and end. And then 3, you have a way for it to be entertaining and engaging. And then 4, spark a little controversy, spark a little comments, and allow for that conversation to happen. So how could you implement this? For example, if you just took his framework, you could grade communities, builders, whatever. That's just a simple example. Now, if you don't know who I am, my name's Andrew Bayon. I run a real estate marketing agency, A Impact Media, and we work with 8 and 9 figure leaders in real estate to help them grow their personal brand so they can elevate their impact. This way they can stop chasing leads and start attracting clients. So if you like this video, if you could do me the biggest favor in the world, click that like button and subscribe for more content like this. And since I don't really exactly have a cadence, even though I'm gonna be putting out multiple videos a month just like this, you have to say subscribe to get notified when the new videos release. If you have any thoughts on this strategy, do you think it works? Do you think it brings in business? Do you not think it brings in business? What questions do you have around building a marketing strategy, growing a personal brand, storytelling, and marketing? Leave it in the comments, or if you have someone you want me to break down their strategy so that we all could learn what they're doing well, then let me know in the comments. This way, I'm not just creating videos that are out of my own head, I'm creating videos that you actually want to watch. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.